Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler. It is July 9th of 2018. Now for this segment I'm going to talk about some new hot temperature records that have been set for Australia during the past 12-month period. But before I do, I'd like to revisit an issue that we covered last week, particularly a heat wave, a predicted record heat wave for the US Southwest. And as a follow-up, I would like to note that according to the National Weather Service in San Diego, a 120-degree Fahrenheit temperature was recorded at Chino on July 6, and it may likely be the highest temperature ever recorded at an ASOS site. So any site in the Weather Service data that is under the AOS rating that records temperatures received an all-time record for any site in the areas of Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino, and San Diego. That's a 120-degree Fahrenheit reading that was just achieved in the United States. So just to let you know that this situation is not local, it is global, and it is an aspect of global warming. I'd like to flip over to Australia to give an example of another extreme heat event. Now, according to the Bureau of Meteorology in Australia, the past 12-month period from 1 July of 2017 to 30 June of 2018 just experienced its all-time record for daytime temperatures, so warmest daytime temperatures on record through the period, which means that the average for the period was the hottest in the Bureau of Meteorology's climate record. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at a graph here just to show you that since 1910, the most recent 12-month period was the hottest on record, showing nearly 1.5 degrees Celsius above average daytime temperatures. Now, nighttime temperatures were also above average according to the Bureau of Meteorology, but not quite so high. And we think that this is primarily due to drying conditions, which enhance daytime highs and allow for more radiative cooling at night because there's less water vapor in the air. And as we know, water vapor is also a greenhouse gas. So the odd thing about this particular record is that it occurred during a period of La Nina conditions in the equatorial Pacific. And La Nina conditions typically cool Australia, but apparently it was not enough to prevent new record daytime highs being reached. And this is again due to drying of land surfaces in Australia. So rainfall was down to substantially down, and as a result, stream levels are very low now for Australia. Now, in the future, Australia is predicted to see an El Nino event on the way, and the Bureau of Meteorology is predicting a 50% chance for El Nino, while NOAA's Climate Prediction Center is predicting a 65% chance for El Nino. And if El Nino is on the way, that would tend to heat Australia further. With already dry conditions in place, this is somewhat of a concern for Australian water supplies and stream levels. So something that we should monitor going forward. Thank you, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon.